here he is, the #1 UFC welterweight contender. He has never fought for the title before, but on the strength of a long winning streak, he has arrived at the precipice of a world championship.
He's been working so long to put himself in this position. He has been working so diligently to try to earn himself a shot at a championship. Tonight he gets that opportunity. He is a well-rounded fighter. He's so tremendous in all aspects of mixed martial arts. I cannot wait to see him compete and try to become a champion.
And I'm not sure that any athlete in this welterweight division has handled adversity, professional and otherwise, as well as this man has. He is forged as he hits the proving ground for his first UFC title fight tonight. All right, folks, here we go. All eyes are on the undisputed UFC welterweight champion. Future might be in the UFC Hall of Fame, but he certainly didn't want to hear that noise in the fighter meeting. He is focused on the present, and that is this significant challenge against the #1 contender tonight.
Yeah, he's not looking down the line. It's the guy that lives in the here and now. He told us the other day, John, that he has so many more defenses to put himself alongside the great welterweight champions, Kamaru Usman and George St. Pierre. He has got a real idea of where he wants to go, and he feels like tonight is just another step in the road to greatness.
And he's been inspired by all of those great welterweights that preceded him, Leon Edwards among them. Now it's his turn to shine on a big stage yet again. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the natural-born killer, Carlos Condit. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Matt the Immortal Brown.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's the eternally aggressive Matt Brown as we get going here for round 1. This man knows one direction, it is forward. And I would think when you prepare for a guy like Matt Brown, you got to make sure you leave something in the tank for the latter rounds. This is a very difficult fighter to put away. Massive head kick.
Another massive head kick lands.
Brown gets hit with that hook shot there. He's got to be careful to not allow the offense to follow up here.
Oh, that one landed, yep. That's a beautiful body kick. Oh!
And now leather being thrown on both sides. Brown's knee is blocked. Yet another big knee. Tries the flying knee to no avail. Parts of the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face? Where somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Oh, nice level change.
Trying for a submission here.
It's tight.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He's starting to extend the elbow.
Oh, the submission defense holds up and gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in.
Great submission defense on display.
90 seconds and counting. That's just over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lever change. Make this thing was going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here.
Nice body shot.
And there it is again, targeting that swelling. Why would you not, right? You doled out all this damage. Might as well go right back to it.
Well, especially if your opponent is not going to move his head. He's still trying to go out on his shield. He's so stubborn in trying to prove that he's tough. It's really costing him right now.
Final seconds of the round. A little single collar tie there. Forceps for the end of round one. So the round mercifully comes to an end. He stunned his opponent multiple times there. Didn't get the finish, but has to be going back to that stool confident. Huge round from Brown. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he's landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Oh man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. Going to the jab on the counter here, blocked by Condit. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You gotta address this now, because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not gonna let you off the hook. You gotta move, you gotta change something to try to deter him from going to that spot. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautiful, perfect placement on that shot.
All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that start. Huge shots being landed on both sides. All right, so there's a swing and a miss from him, and sometimes when you miss, it can tax your gas tank even more than when you land a strike. So clearly, it is energy preservation time at this point of the fight. Big left hand lands upstairs. Huge shots there. Well, when you absorb damage like this, you start to worry about a guy missing the rest of the year. At what point, if you're the referee, do you call in the ringside position?
Well, right now, I feel like a little bit ago, you could have called in the ringside position and no one would have cared, because you look at him and you see that he has been thoroughly beaten, and tonight is just not his night.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside position.
And here comes the doctor. The doctor's gonna take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
All right, we'll see if the doctor allows the fight to continue. It looks as though he will. Crowd loves it when the doctor lets the fight continue, don't they?
I love it. I love it when he lets it continue, especially when you have a fight that has been as fun as this to this point.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happy.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here, and starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Condit's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. All right, that's the end of round number 2. All right, so we hit the end of the round, and the fighter quickly makes his way back to the stool. The cut man hustles in to apply some end swell. This swelling has gotten out of control. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with this 3rd round of this championship fight. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, you don't see that every day. Lands a huge strike, and the follow-up shot is not another punch. It's talking smack.
If I'm the opponent, I want to bust him right in his mouth.
Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Well, body language is a great indicator, and that is one confident man right there after a big knockdown in the previous round.
He did everything right to secure that knockdown. Perfect setup with the hands. Got the knockdown. Let's see if he can go find the shot that's going to finish the fight.
Condit's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
3 minutes now to go in this one.
Big shot to the body.
Takedown defense is there.
Oh, he better start moving. He can't take too many of those uppercuts.
Brown's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent... All right, so no surprise to see the referee call for the ringside physician. Gonna come take a look at that damage more closely.
So much damage, J.A. This fight is done.
Yeah, that's gonna do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Gotta play better defense. All right, well, you see the referee wave off the fight, courtesy of those doctor's orders. Let's check out some of the replays that caused the damage, champ.
I mean, great striking by this guy, finding a weakness and then really exposing his opponent's weakness. This damage was so great, the swelling was so great. Once the referee called in the doctor to take a look, he knew what he had to do.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer now. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO